What's up, y'all? We got a special guest here today. My husband, Vaughn.
Yo, what up, yo, what up, yo, what up?
Period. All right, y'all. Today's topic, we're going to talk about ACS. We're going to talk about our ACS case we went through last year. And yeah, we're just going to give y'all a little insight.
A little something, you know, but y'all know what happened this last concurrent year.
I'm in the hot seat and he's in the hot seat. All right, so can you introduce yourself? Can you share a little bit about yourself? Let them know
What's
who
up,
you are.
y'all? My name Vaughn. Everybody know me Vaughn. I ain't gonna go with the government, you know. But yeah, everybody know me as Vaughn. From Brooklyn, New York, to be specific. 28, will be 29 this year. I'm a Virgo. That's my beautiful wife right here, and we represent Heavy House Podcast.
Period.
That's it.
Yeah. I like that. All right. How would you? Well, you did that. Yeah. All right. So we about to get into it. We about to get straight into it. All right. Can you tell us about your experience with ACS?
Shit. I'm gonna make a long story short, but you know, ACS. Everybody know what ACS is. Child Protective Services, or you know, my experience with them, it was a hassle at a point in time. Sometime with the situation, it went a little smooth. It has its ups and downs. I could say that. It has ups and downs.
For me, it was very traumatic, very depressing, very sad, but I overcame the whole situation. It's almost over with though. Yeah.
Finally, I tell you, it's been a year.
It's almost over with though, y'all. But it was a very traumatic situation for me. Like, we're gonna get a little deeper into that, but everything that we went through, it was just like, I had ACS cases before, but this one was just like
over the top.
Over the top. Like,
over the top.
Over the top. So, what led to ACS becoming involved in your life?
Last situation,
Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean, from my knowledge, and I'm speaking all honestly, from my knowledge, I had an altercation with a sucker, and a few weeks after that, ACS was called with accusations, you know, certain accusations that still never have been found to this day. So it's like, you just live with it, you know. When you make a call, whenever ACS did the call, they take what they hit and they run with it. So they pop up at your door with the bullshit, you know.
Mm-hmm. So my knowledge, cause I know, but so recently I just posted. It was my my daughter graduation and my son graduation, but for my son graduation, my kids, they all wore pink. So my sons wore their pink suits. My daughter wore her pink dress. That pink dress that she wore was a birthday dress that I bought her last year, 2024, for her birthday. I was gonna have a party for her, and I bought that dress for her, custom made, everything. It was $475. So it started all from there because I asked the sucker that he's talking about is her deadbeat father. We're not gonna give him no clout, but if you know, you know. But I asked him for help to go half with me on the dress, and he basically was telling me we shouldn't be getting her custom stuff, that stuff that we get ourselves. I'm spending too much money, or you too expensive, this, that, and the third. So it just led from one thing to another.
From a conversation.
I felt like he was disrespecting me, which he was. Right. And yeah, I just went over there, and me and him was going back and forth outside. I went to his house. Excuse me.
Over the disrespect.
Over the disrespect throughout the text messages and stuff. I told him I would pop out to his crib, and I really did just that. But he thought it was a joke because he like, yeah, if you pop out, I'm gonna have a blunt, this and third. So he thought it was a joke. It was not a joke. Because for the simple fact, like when we was going back and forth, he said some shit to me like, "Oh, I see why you're going through what you're going through." Around that time, I was going through a lot of stuff like with friends, family, and stuff like that. And people spoke about my dead brother, and people spoke about my kids. So when he said that, it was just like, and then he was one of the people that I confided into about the situation. Not really confide, but we spoke about it. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like 1 minute we could be cordial, and the next minute he just be turning. So it's like at that moment we was talking about the situation and everything. So for him to say that to me when it didn't have nothing to do with our daughter dress and me asking for help, it just pisses me off. So I went over there and I was on bullshit, and I got the videos and everything on my phone. Like, I wasn't wilding or nothing, but I was on bullshit. And eventually my husband called me on the phone, and he heard him talking crazy on the phone. And the nigga basically told me he would punch me and lay me out on the floor, whatever. My husband heard that. He straight banged it on me and shit, because he was trying to figure out why I was still over there. So he like, what's taking so long and shit?
Over there like 45 minutes. Right?
Yeah, so, and mind you, the whole time I'm over there, he was on the phone with his sister. The deadbeat was on the phone with his sister. So if his sister really wanted smoke, and if she really was on that, she would have been came outside for her brother, because she another non-factor that just stayed running her mouth. But she would have been came outside for her brother, because she was on the phone. He was talking to her the whole time, literally about the whole situation. So moving along, that was August 12th when that happened. The altercation happened. Vaughn pulled up. Yeah. They had a fight, beat his ass, and I guess he ended up getting a cup on his ear or whatever the case is. I don't care, but beat his ass, and then
they was threatening niggas with the cops.
They was threatening niggas with the cops.
Right after the fight.
Right after the fight, I got the messages and everything, threatening niggas. Oh, if you don't come back outside, I'm pulling the cops. This, that, and that. Boom, boom. His family, his mother, his stepfather, him, his sister, everybody trying to threaten me, boom, boom. So, it is what it is. Now, weeks go by, 2 weeks go by. My daughter still was going over there. She still was over there and everything.
After the fight.
After the fight and everything, she still was over there, because they even informed her about the fight. Which I didn't know about, because she told me after the fact, like once all this ACS stuff going on. So, I didn't know they informed her about the fight or anything, because I don't talk to my kids about grown adult stuff that goes on. Like, that's not, kids should stay in the child's place. They shouldn't know what's going on. Even if me and him is arguing, I never inform my child like, oh, me and your father is arguing right now. I just ask my child respectfully, like, right now is not a good moment. Please give mommy her space, and I'll deal with it another time. But right now it's like, if we just finished arguing, I don't. Because it's like they manipulate her. As soon as we will probably finish arguing, they will manipulate her. And, oh, your mother don't want you to come over here. Oh, your mother is your mother. It's your... So it's like they put all these things in her head, and now it's like I got to deal with all those emotions. And it's coming out of nowhere for me, because it's like, wait, what? I didn't say these things, or I didn't even think about these things. Like, I just got into an argument. But moving along, the 2 weeks went by. Saudi even went over there and stuff like that. And August 31st came. Now, boom! I just came home from work.
I'm leaving out.
He was leaving to go to work. So I just came home from work. I'm tired. I had a long day. I did a double that day. I did a 12 to 8, and then an 8 to I did a 11 to 7, and then a 7 to 3. That was the schedule. Sorry. So yeah. So, and then I came home and I was tired throughout the day or whatever. So I gave my kids their time or whatever the case is, and then I was tired. So I'm asleep. Vaughn left to go to work. He made sure the kids were straight and everything. Boom, boom. Next minute, you know, 11 o'clock at night, I get a call. First, I heard the doorbell ring, but I'm in my sleep. So Saudis even came to me. The kids came to me, mommy, the bell, but I'm not paying it no mind, because I'm sleeping, and I'm like, nobody should even be coming to my crib this late. Like, that's how I'm looking at it. Right. Nobody called me and informed me they was coming to my crib, so I don't care about the doorbell. They can stay there. So next thing you know, I get a phone call from a 347 number. I answer, because I don't know this number. I answer. I'm still in my sleep though, like I answer. So I'm like, hello? They like, yes, hello, this is ACS, we downstairs. When they said ACS, that shit made me hop up. Like, wait, hold up. ACS?
What's going on here?
ACS? So, basically what led to the fight.
What the hell?
What the hell is a dispute going on. It led to a fight, and then 2 weeks later, I end up catching an ACS case.
For what reason?
For what reason? Because people want to be malicious, and they know the only way to get to me is using my kid. And using my kids, because they involved my other 2 kids that did not have nothing to do with this case. When I got the case, when they came to my house 11 o'clock at night, the report was on Sardius. It wasn't on my 2 boys. It wasn't on nothing. That's why it was like, it was so fishy. And then in my spirit, I kept feeling like it was a setup. It was a setup. It was a setup. And the whole time,
It was a setup.
lo and behold, it was a setup.
It definitely was a setup. Manipulation.
All type of things.
From adults. You know, it's easy to put that on a kid. You know, it's easy to persuade a kid, whether if it's about candy or chips or what. Nah, other than that.
And then it's like,
your words are strong to a kid, especially when you have some type of peace in their life. They're looking at you.
relationship.
You're using it.
Yeah, like,
You're using it towards them.
you're taking advantage.
Very much. That's what it is. Very
And
much.
then it's like, before ACS even got involved, when everything was going back and forth on social media, and me and the sister was going back and forth, the deadbeat sister, the deadbeat aunt, when we was going back and forth, it's like the bitch was telling me like, yeah, I'm gonna get an ACS case and my kids was gonna get taken away from me and all this. So it's like,
then
it was just too, it was feeling like a setup. Like,
it was a step by step. They were saying the shit, and then when they were saying the shit was happening,
it was going
you
on.
threatened me with ACS come to my door. Oh, your kids gonna get taken away.
And then, let me just put this out there, because I'm tired of people saying this, and it's 100% not true, because this podcast right here is for us. It's not about nobody else. It's about us.
It's for this.
But let me just say this right here. I would never in my life think about picking up a phone and calling ACS on anybody. Anybody. So, you know who you are. I'm not giving you no clout. But you know when we was in them comments and you was yapping your mouth, my people said they was gonna call ACS on you. And even though it didn't come from me specifically, yeah, I know what's up. I know what's up, but it wasn't me though. It wasn't me though. So stop running around telling the world or people, whoever you telling, oh yeah, she called ACS on me. No, I did not. I would never do that.
Never have.
Never do that. Look how long you've been with the man that you've been with, and he's a drug dealer. He sell crack, he sell coke, he sell weed, he sell this, he sell that.
TP.
Yeah. So, I would have been called ACS. Y'all have guns around these kids, all type of stuff around these kids. I would have been called ACS. For all that, real talk, my daughter wouldn't even be. She would never even come around y'all.
Listen.
She would never even come around y'all. So why would I call ACS on you, sweetheart?
You know, it'd be so crazy.
Like, be for real. Think about that.
You know, it's so crazy. Not even crazy, but you know, this podcast is beautiful. You wanna know why? Because like, even though you got your own subscribers, you on a whole other platform, and you're bigging yourself up, right? The people that watch you on Facebook and Instagram, they gonna come see this too, right? And they're gonna see how calm you is and how much you're talking and how everything that you know, when you raunchy, whatever, and you saying what you saying.
Yeah, that's when I'm mad in the moment.
Yeah, right. That's the raunchy, because it's in the moment. This is a full-blown conversation, and everything that she was saying on there is the same thing that she said here. So you just gotta listen. It be so much, but that's how much be going on. Like everybody just put their input. Just listen. Like that's all. There's never a lot over here. Ever since I met the lady, she ain't never lied to me, so I mean, watch a lot of y'all. Make it make sense.
Hello. The next question is, can you walk us through the initial contact with ACS? So that's basically what we was like talking about a little bit when the initial contact.
Let me give it to them. Boom. So fight happened beginning of August. 2 weeks later, ACS.
Okay.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My birthday is September 3rd, beginning of September.
We got the ACS case August 31st, though, 2024. But then the original ACS worker that we got
We are the first ACS workers.
The two, you know, when ACS first come out to your home,
Yeah.
the two people come out, or the one person come out, or whatever the case is.
Then they give you a worker.
And then they give you a worker. So
Whatever.
now,
which is my birthday. She come through my birthday. I'm cleaning up the crib, whatever the case may be, situating the crib. She already tell me like she coming, so my whole mood is off. Like ACS on my birthday is crazy. Excuse me, this is the first week. Like what the hell? She come, whatever. You know, we explain to her. You know, you get ACS people. You know, you either get you a good one, or you get you a bad one. You know, everybody got a good poker face, so you could explain your story. You know, they can act like they listen to you. Oh yeah, I feel you, this and the third. And then turn around and then, you know, do what they do. Everybody got a job, but listen, we old people though. You feel what I'm saying? When you come to the crib, listen, you see what's going on. Why like everybody here, family, shit cordial. So whatever you heard or, you know, whatever's in your report, take that shit serious. Because they say certain shit and the shit don't be going on what be going on in the crib. At all. Like, at all. But the lady came through, first initiation, it was on my birthday, September 3rd. We just got the shit on August 31st when the two ladies came. And, you know, my wife, she explained to herself, you know, she let her emotions not get her, but she expressed her emotions to this lady.
I was calm at first, and then my emotions fake got the best of me because I started crying, and I was very emotional because I already knew that it was a malicious act. It wasn't like, you know, like, I was so confused on why did I get this ACS case, because my life was going so good in that moment. And I just felt like the devil was coming in the way, and there was just so much going on. Like, I literally explained to this lady how I felt, and I told her I felt like it was malicious from the family, the deadbeat family, and this and the third. And it's like she listened to me, but she didn't care what I had to say. She was soaking it in, but she didn't care what I had to say. Literally. So it's like, all right, you do your little. She looked through the house and everything. She go to do her one-on-one with Sardius and everything. Boom, boom. You wrote in your report when you left that day that everything in the household was good, kids good, everything good, everybody, adults good, everybody good, the household good. Now, throughout the week from September 3rd to September 9th. Hold on, should we get there yet?
What you got up?
What was your understanding of the ACS investigation process at the time?
I mean, it was, to me, it was BS. It was BS. Because it was no investigation. She just
no proper investigation.
She just said that we got the call on the 31st. The two ladies came out that night at 11 p.m.
Came out on the 3rd on his birthday.
September 3rd.
The lady?
The first initiation with the lady who's supposed to be our ACS worker.
She said everything was good. Next thing you know, we talking throughout the week from September 3rd to September 9th. We talking. But she keep hitting me with different shit. Like, oh, you did this and you did that. It's not like she asking me like, oh, did you do this? She just telling me like, I did this.
But you know what's so crazy?
So it's like, I'm not gonna just I'm not gonna accept you like just talking to me the way you talk to me and just telling me like, oh, I did this. I'm trying to figure out who told you I did these things. Where are you getting this information from?
That's what I'm about to say.
Because from the original report that I got from day one, from August 31st was, in the report was, I burnt my daughter on her face and her legs. My house is dirty. My daughter is taking care of my sons, and she have no sheets and stuff on her bed. That was the original report. All this other stuff you coming out the windworks with, like, I did this, I did that, and it's like, where the fuck, who's telling you these things? Where are you getting this shit from?
Well,
like,
we know though.
What the fuck? Like, and how are you telling me I did these things? Like, who are you to tell me I did these things?
That was the whole bullshit of the concept. You saying as an ACS worker, you came to the crib the first day, everything was fine. So throughout that week, how can you just be calling somebody and hitting somebody up, or Miss Graham, Mr. Donaldson, this? Like, y'all doing this or y'all did this. That don't make no sense.
So our understanding of the case was we got it because the original calls that came in, like, the original call, that came in, like, She had no sheets on her bed. I burnt on her face and her legs. She taking care of her brothers,
Yep.
and my house is dirty. That was the original cause. All this other stuff you coming up with, it was just like weird to me. Like, where you getting this from? And then you're telling me you can't tell me, you can't tell me, you can't tell me. Okay, so how did you feel during the investigation?
I was getting annoyed. Like, I ain't gonna front, I was annoyed. I kept getting annoyed. I was getting annoyed. Like, just, I'm getting phone calls from the ECS lady and she getting phone calls. But when I'm contacting her and getting back in contact with her, like, hey, babe,
she was doing it on some setup shit.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm like, babe, I just finished spoke to the ACS lady. She said this, but she was like, I just spoke to her and she ain't say none of that. And I'm be like, same shit that what you telling me, she ain't tell me that either. Or she telling me bits and pieces. So like, you trying to confuse me and her to where now we not on the same page. I mean, we gonna be on the same page regardless.
Why would you even be calling both of us when you call one person and that's it, which is me? That's it.
And to be honest, the woman even said that going on some real shit. She said that this don't got nothing to do with me. So now it's like I said, it was based off of the phone, the same conversation that we said. It was based off of that. August 31st. Shorty had no bed sheets. She watching her brothers, but she taking care of her brothers. It wasn't even watching. It was taking care of her brothers. My house is dirty, and what else? It was 4 things.
Taking care of her brothers, and I burnt her face.
Yeah,
and
like what?
And then it was just like how I really feel. Like I felt like it was bullshit. I felt like nobody cared. Nobody was listening to me. Nobody took the time to care and listen because September 9th, she blindsided me. The ACS worker blindsided me with a phone call. She blindsided me one day. So like, remember I told y'all we was talking throughout the week and she hit me with different stuff, So one day she blindsided me. Me and Vaughn, we chilling in the crib watching a movie. I get a phone call, 347 number. It wasn't the ACS. It wasn't from her number though because I got her number saved in my phone. So I didn't know who this was calling me. So I answered. It was her boss. It was her boss, and then it was another lady with them. So it was the ACS worker, her boss, and another lady. 3 people. So they hit me out of nowhere with a conference call. So again, now they hit me with the conference call. They saying mad shit. But again, the shit that y'all saying, I'm asking them, where y'all getting this from? Oh, we can't tell you where we getting this information from. So eventually, the ACS worker gonna say, oh, we got this information from your daughter. So I start going crazy on the phone, like, not crazy, but I'm like, I thought you told me that you couldn't tell me who gave you this information. So why would you blurt out of nowhere that my daughter gave you this information? I thought you said it was confidential because you've been telling me it's confidential. You can't tell me who telling you information or who called or who did this or who. You've been saying it's confidential, which I already know y'all can't tell people who called ACS or whatever the case is. So I already knew who called ACS, but because even when I told this lady, I sent her the messages with the deadbeat grandmother, texting me, harassing me, calling my phone, harassing me.
Showing her the messages and all.
I'm screenshotting it, sending it to her. Like, yo, look, she telling me she called ACS on me because she telling me I got a mental problem.
And if you think it's
I got this, I got that.
Look, if she thought it was fake, when you come to the crib, we still showing you the messages. So you got the screenshots, and then when you pull up, we still showing you the messages.
She never cared.
I ain't gonna frame that no little.
She never cared.
She probably wasn't really even writing nothing.
She never cared.
Like,
when I sent her the screenshots, she never replied to me. It was so crazy that she never replied to me. Anytime I sent her messages like, look, when they calling me, harassing me.
She'll call so she won't leave a trace. Or with the shit that she say or some shit like that. Word to her.
She, like, it was just weird. She didn't care about nothing I had to say.
Like that.
So I felt like nobody ain't care. I felt like how I felt like after that conference call, that woman, she heard me yelling on the phone and I was yelling at them. And then she came, she came, but she said it on the phone before she came. She said, I'm about to call 911. So that's when Vaughn took the phone and said, man, why are you doing that? Like,
what the fuck?
Why are you gonna call 911? Like, she's just expressing herself. Why are you gonna call 911 to come to my home? Next minute, you know, like an hour went past. I'm not thinking nothing. After we got off the phone and everything, I'm not thinking nothing. Next minute, you know what? Doorbell rang. The police and ACS came to my door.
Right.
I felt like I'm fake trembling right now because I felt helpless.
I ain't tremble, boy. I've been in jail before, so I'm trying to tell you. That's why I said, you know, I don't like.
No, but this is about my kids. So it's like this is not even about a situation about me. This is about my kids. No, I understand where you coming from. I understand where you coming from. But for me, it was more so like I felt like, damn, like y'all just took all my rights away. Like I can't even tell you. Like I'm talking to the cop, and the cop wasn't even giving a fuck about what I said. He didn't even care. Like he's just like, man, they got this paper, and you got to give the kids. And he trying to hold my door. I'm like, man, like, I'm sorry. I said, sir, I'm like, sir, like, I'm really, like, I'm gonna give y'all my kids. I'm not doing nothing. It's just, give me time right now. Like, I needed time. Like,
that bitch was some bullshit.
It was some bullshit. She came with a guy. It was her and the guy that came, and there was 3 cops that came. 4 cops. I felt like helpless. Like, I felt like I had no rights. I felt like I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't, like, those are my kids, and I had no say so. Like, I felt fucked up. Like, that shit made me feel fucked up. As like, that's why in the beginning of the video, I said that shit traumatized me. Like, I was traumatized. You can ask Ron. Like, I was traumatized when I got upstairs. When I got upstairs, and I really, like, everything processed, I wasn't even getting the kids ready. Ron got them ready. I didn't even get them ready for them to go. Where I'm getting my kids ready to go. Go where?
I know this shit was about to turn out.
Go where? Go where?
I already know.
I wasn't even getting them ready. I stood in my room on my bed and I was crying tears. Like I never cried that much in my life before. I never cried that much in my life before. And I'm not going to say that because I cried when my brother passed away, but this pain is a different type of pain. These are my babies. These are my babies. These are my babies. I've been taking care of my babies since they came out of me. C-section, all 3 of them. For y'all to just come take my babies away from me, and then it's like, y'all talking about taking them downtown, and then do this and do that. And then it's crazy because when the lady asked us, where do we want the kids to go? We told her, Von grandmother. And this lady did some bogus ass shit and separated my kids on her own. Sent Saudius to the deadbeat family house. Never contacted me and said, hey, your child is here. And then sent my boys originally to the place that we told her to send all 3 of my kids, which was Von grandmother's house. We told her to send all 3 of my kids there. Why all 3 of my kids didn't end up at Von grandmother's house? How did they get separated? Who told you to separate my kids? I never gave you permission to separate my kids. It was so real that I called that's when I went on Google and I called a lot of motherfucking ACS agencies. And because I needed to find out if this is what do she have a right to do this?
Was she able to do that?
And the way them ACS people was talking to me, they wasn't giving it to me directly, but they said it to me in other words. No. And they were saying no. So they were saying no. She's not supposed to do that.
So basically, look, she did that.
So she did that on her own. My boys drove with the guy that came with her, and she drove with Saudius. And Saudius even told me herself, when she got in the car with the ACS lady, the ACS lady called her grandmother on the phone and said, she's bringing her there. Yeah. How were you just taking my daughter places and you didn't contact me, you didn't say, she didn't even contact me after. And then I called this lady. Right after she left with my kids, I called her consistently. She never answered. I called her the next day. She never answered. That was September 10th now. That was when I had to go to court, to go get my kids. Because they told me I had to come to court.
Honestly, so they supposed to take, after they took the kids from the crib, they supposed to take them downtown or whatever the case may be. It was too late.
Then take them. No, she called her supervisor on the phone. And her supervisor told her not to bring them.
Hold on, but that's what I'm saying. It was too late. Remember, there's no evaluation at that time. There's no evaluation at that time downtown. Remember, it was already past 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I had sitting up there for a minute. Remember me talking, I'm trying to calm you down, talking to you, whatever the case may be. You feel what I'm saying? You already know what was going on in the house. So, me prolonging whatever the case may be, they couldn't take them down. So, that's why she automatically, she had to call the ball, she had her. And then she did the sucker shit. And split them up. when you already asked where you want them to go. Gave you the address, all that, wow. But you did the wild shit and then split them up.
That was very
Shawty's
unexpected.
been living in the house with her brothers ever since they was
Very
brought into
unexpected.
this world. You feel what I'm
Very
saying?
unexpected for her to do that.
And you ain't even tell niggas or nothing.
Nothing.
So
That
I get the call from my grandmother though, like, oh yeah, blah, blah. She dropped the kids off. But I only hear the boys in the background. I already knew Shawty wouldn't want to talk to us. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what Shawty said? She didn't drop Shawty. Oh. So where's the hiccup there? Once I say that out loud, I tell her to ask anyone on the phone. She started calling lady shit. The lady, like she said, the lady never picked up.
Until the next day, when she never picked up the next day either. Now we supposed to be at court, right? Why you not picking up my phone calls if we supposed to be in court? So the day before, when she took the kids, Vaughn told her that I had work the next day. So in her mind, she thinking that I'm not gonna even show up to court. I'm gonna go to work.
She know I got a baby boy.
I did not go to work that day. The 10th, I was making my phone calls. I called my mother. I called my aunt. They told me what to do. They told me, because at first, like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, I felt like I wanted to give up. Like, it's like I'm getting emotional, but it's like I'm holding it back right now at the same time.
I ain't gonna about to kill one of y'all. Real shit.
It's like
I was about to kill one of y'all, boy.
It's like allegedly, but it's like
Really, I was really about to kill one of
I
y'all.
was ready to like give up and just say fuck everything, because I felt like I've been doing this for so long, and for y'all to just take my kids away from me, it's like I have no right, I have no nothing. My mother told me get up and go to the court because they doing something. Because the court appointment was at 10 o'clock in the morning. We didn't get seen until probably 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, he didn't come with me, but our case didn't get seen until like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So while I'm home during the time of the court thing going on, and the time that it was supposed to get started and stuff, like I'm home, I'm sitting there, I'm talking to my aunt even telling me go, my mother telling me go, this, that, and third, like they pushing me to go. I got dressed real quick, hurried up downtown and went downtown real quick, hopped on that 3 train and went downtown. Got to the court or whatever, family court. Huh? Got to the family court.
Sorry, Mom.
Got to the family court. Now I'm sitting there. Because the next question is, were there any unexpected aspects of the process? So we just spoke about unexpected process aspect of the process, like splitting the kids. And now this is another unexpected one, because she didn't expect to see me.
Because I told her
when I was sitting there, the man, the man was so nice to me. You know the officer that sit right there in the booth when you first get to the court, on the floor or whatever, he spoke to me so nice. He said, when you get in there, just be calm, just do this, just do that. I was calm about the situation, nothing. Like, he gave me positive advice. Like, he gave me good advice. And I was just sitting there calm with my headphones and listening to my music. When that lady came in and bust the corner with her lawyer and saw me.
The ACS worker she talking about.
The ACS worker, when she bust that corner and saw me, it's like she was startled, like she didn't expect me. Yeah, very unexpected.
You said you had work.
Yeah, work what? I'm coming here for my kids. I don't play that. So even my lawyer, like now that we in the courtroom, my lawyer there. No, my lawyer wasn't there. His lawyer was there. My lawyer wasn't there. They had the judge had to contact my lawyer and tell the lawyer like the mother is here because they didn't expect me to be there.
Come up.
So the judge contacted my lawyer and was like, yeah, your client is here. You need to talk on her behalf. She needs somebody to represent her and stuff like that. And the judge was on bullshit too. Like for some reason it's like God was just on my side that day.
It's not even God. It's God, but sometimes it's real people in life. And then there's fake people. There's people that see through shit, and there's people that listen and understand shit.
She took my kids within 6 days.
But no, remember we said no proper investigation.
No proper investigation.
She said everything.
Investigation at least take about 30 days.
The only thing she was doing was calling niggas within the 3rd from my birthday to the 9th.
Calling.
We ain't see.
You only came one time, and then the second time you came was to remove my kids from the home.
Which was the 9th.
Was the 9th.
So
you didn't do a proper investigation, and then when you first came to the home, you said everything was good. So it's like Your reports was all over the place. And then you sitting here, she in the courtroom, she's lying on the stand.
But the judge is not listening to her.
She's seeing the bullshit right through this lady's face, right through her eyes,
you wanna
right
know
through
why?
everything.
Because look, Saudia's got a lawyer. It's ACS.
The boys got a lawyer.
The boys got
Saudia's got a lawyer. He got a lawyer. I got a lawyer.
Look, and then the sucker got a lawyer, right?
The deadbeat.
So boom, you know what the sucker lawyer said? Oh yeah, they had a fight, and
that's what the ACS brought up.
Yeah, that's what they brought up.
The lawyer,
his lawyer, and
the ACS
brought
worker
up that Mr. Donaldson
and him had a
fight.
The judge said,
"What that got to do with the kids? Like, what the hell was y'all telling me that?
What do that have to do with the kids?"
They sitting there like.
Then after they said that, they didn't have nothing to say. So they said, "Oh,
how was school?"
No, they left the kids in the house by themselves. Remember?
Oh, who said that? No, I'm not asking you, but I'm saying who said that we left the kids in the crib by themselves?
Who's saying these things? Who's telling y'all these things? It's only one. It could only be one-sided people, which is the deadbeat side, trying to tell y'all this information to bring up in court. But it don't have nothing to do with my kids.
What the fuck?
The judge, even when they even said the state, my kids was home by themselves and they left the kids home by themselves. The judge is like what?
What does that have to do with anything?
The safety of the kids.
Let's
talk about the fact that before I even got to the court appointment, because I missed that part, I called the ACS worker. I called her supervisor, the same lady I spoke to the day before that blindsided me with the phone call. I called her on the phone before I left. After I spoke to my mother and my aunt on the phone, I called the ACS lady supervisor, and I asked her. I said, "Excuse me, can I please ask you a question?" I said, "Me screaming around my kids, that's a crime? That's me hurting my kids? That's me doing something to my kids?"
She said no.
She said no. So I asked her, "Why did this lady remove my kids?" She did not have an answer.
Because that was
it's like, what?
Removed the kids.
Why did you remove my kids? Because I was screaming on the phone?
As they were 3v1 conversation over the phone. They was asking her shit. She was asking them shit, but they was acting.
I'm defending myself on the phone. Y'all coming at me, three different people. Y'all coming at me, I'm raising my voice on the phone. Because at first I was talking, but y'all wasn't hearing me. So now, since y'all not hearing me, now I feel like I need to raise my voice.
Once I start talking like, "Yo, Miss, why you gotta do that? Why you sending the cops over there?" She like, "Oh, because Miss Grant's not listening. Miss, y'all not listening.
Y'all not listening to me." And then y'all told me.
She fake started answering.
And then y'all said I'm uncontrollable. I'm this, I'm that.
Then I'm like, whoa.
What? Y'all can say this about me?
It's not even say this. Was she like a pet to you? Because
I'm uncontrollable.
You won't feel disrespected. So
I am a human being.
I'm checking her over the phone, but she faking, not even trying to hear me though. She proceeding with the police. Miss, fuck you in the police born. Like she said, hold forward. Police pull up. Man.
No, so it's just like.
Shout out Heavy Hearts Podcast.
So it's just like.
Shit from the ground
this
up.
Lady is lying in the courtroom, and it's like, what you lying for? And then you even lying about the school shit because she said she went to go visit my kid's school on the day school was closed. That's how they knew she was even lying about that.
Yeah, she said that.
She said it was like a Wednesday, and when that Wednesday school wasn't open. It was the beginning of the school year, as a matter of fact. Yep, because that was around the time. It was the beginning of the school year. School did not start that Wednesday. School started that Thursday. So why would you tell the courtroom? Tell everybody in that courtroom you went to go visit my kid's school on Wednesday, and Sardius told you this and Sardius told you that. School was closed, and my kid was home with me.
Let's think, but just to highlight this, before we remember you got separated when we first got there. Remember you went to go talk to the lawyer.
That was the second day we went.
Boom, but I'm just saying.
April 11th. We can move on to that day.
Remember we said that's what came up on the second day though. Remember my lawyer was I highlighted that. I'm like, she keeps saying that she went to my kid's school and there was no school that day. And then she checked on the calendar. She said, "You all right? It was no school that day." I'm trying to tell you. Remember, she the one that brought it up. Remember, she the one that brought that shit up. So it was like, what are y'all saying? How can you even say you went to school?
Lawyers was even telling the Vaughn lawyer even told him that Faith Sanders, I'm not giving that bitch no clout, but I'm mad I even said this bitch name, deadass. But she the one who called ACS. Her name was on the paper. I saw when I was standing next to the lawyers and they got the papers, her name is on the bottom of the paper, Faith Sanders.
The reason why she said Devon lawyer is because I was in the room talking to my lawyer before we went to go see the judge.
My lawyer never told me.
And his
lawyer told him who called ACS and everything and how it went down and everything.
She ain't tell me, but she told me within words, but then she got the laptop right here and I'm looking at the report and it say the lady name.
And then in the courtroom, when we stand next to them, when we see the paperwork, and they flipping through the paperwork. That's what
I'm saying. You could see the name.
When you do your little eye shit from your peripheral.
Man, I'm sitting next to my lawyer just like this. You see her laptop right here? The shit was right here in the middle. She talking to me. I'm talking to her just like this. I'm looking right at the laptop while she talking everything.
Sit back just like this.
I'm not sitting back.
That's what I'm doing. I might be taking pictures.
I don't got a lot.
Cause I need to save it for later.
I don't even do this.
But
I don't got a lot. There's no need to lie.
September 11th came now.
That's Big Bro's birthday.
And that's my brother's birthday, and it's just so crazy. Like, it's just so crazy because now I went to court my brother's birthday. Everything's going on, and
meanwhile, my two sons
is at
my grandmother's house.
My daughter is still
and so is over there.
Is still at her deadbeat family house. And before I even get to
took her to school?
Let's talk about that. They didn't take her to school. Let's just say the court did say they wasn't supposed to go to school, but they don't take her to school anyways. But
I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, they did say that. They said they wasn't supposed to go to school for them 2 days. All right, cool. But the 2 days that my daughter was over there, because I posted a recording on Facebook, and I have the recording in my phone, and I sent it to my lawyer. And I sent it to the ACS worker, the person who don't care. My lawyer, he showed some type of care. And like, he told me, like, yeah, we're going to bring that up. And he going to show the other lawyers and stuff like that. But y'all over there talking to my daughter crazy while she over there. You over here talking to her. First of all, my daughter is staying up late at night. That's one. Two, you talking to her crazy, screaming at her on the phone, talking about something. Didn't you say your mother hit you? Didn't you, right? You said, like, you keep saying right. Like when you talk to a child, you let them talk. Let them express how they feel. If you sitting here and you say something, and every time you say something, you saying right after, it's like you trying to convince them to agree with what you're saying. Let them talk. Ask them a question and then let them answer. Don't be like, right. You sitting here talking about didn't you say your mother abused you? And you told me,
I'm not trying to cut
you told me, you told your aunt, you told even the aunt that live out of state, like, what? Y'all screaming at my daughter, even the sister in the background talking to my daughter too, talking about something. Oh, didn't you tell us this? You a liar. Listen. This, that, and third. And the deadbeat father telling her, watch when we go to court tomorrow. Watch. If they give you back to your mother, don't call me. Don't do this. Don't call us asking us to come over here no more. Don't do this.
I just read a text.
I got all of that on recording. So nobody can't say I'm lying. Nobody can't say this. Nobody can't say that. It's all on recording.
Excuse me.
Go ahead, babe.
I just went in my phone just now, right? I got the same phone that I had months ago. I just refixed it, whatever the case may be. It's the message with the ACS, the first one. Look, I just read that. While you was talking, I just read it. You just said the same words. I said, trying to convince her she told you something about my wife, but eventually she didn't because you keep saying it right or seemingly trying to get an answer. You're a horrible worker and God don't like what you are. You know what I'm saying? I could keep going, but I literally just read that and you just said the word.
How about when ACS first came to my house and I wrote the deadbeat about his mother calling ACS on me and his mother harassing me and everything. And I'm like, yo, why your mother think me and my kids is a game? Like, especially like her granddaughter, your daughter, like, is a part of me. Like, she's a part of y'all. Like, why would she do that? Oh, y'all is a game. You are a game. What? Excuse me? Like, people don't care.
Look.
People don't have people don't care.
Look.
Even if it's their own flesh and blood, they don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't care.
I'm gonna just put some insight on this because maybe y'all see on the internet, I probably don't talk a lot, or I probably don't comment, or I probably, tone in on the views and whatever the case may be, or, when shit going down, But listen, I've been with my wife 7 years relationship-wise. We're married 6, right? before we was even married, within that 1 year of, like I just said, that 7 to 6, I've been going on niggas' cribs. When she was having situations when Saudis was 3 years old, you know what I'm saying? Like, people playing funny games and this and the third. Like,
disrespect.
Like, I done seen niggas call the cops before. Like, as me in front of the cribs, they trying to hold Saudis hostage.
They always play disrespect, like, and then they play victim.
I can't go down the block when I'm on them times, like, it's years ago, like I'm saying. I can't go down the block and you got the cops in front of your crib.
His family enable him. The women in his fucking life enable him. Like, the shit that he do is okay. His mother enabled the bullshit that he do.
Well, I done dropped baby girl off to this man multiple times.
Train station, house,
car,
everything. He don't say nothing. He don't say. He would text me.
This what niggas say.
He would text me.
This what niggas say. Thank you.
But then text me. Oh, why you got that nigga doing this?
Good looking.
Cursing me out. Like,
appreciate it.
Why? And I'm telling the man, like,
why you don't tell me?
If you felt some type of way, you could have told him
but you
yourself.
know what's so crazy? I'm gonna put
why do you want to talk to me?
But listen, like I said, I've been with this lady for a long time. I'm not gonna put light to
like,
it. But
I don't feel like a man should be dealing with a woman. Deal with a man. He's right there in front of your face. He dropped your kid off. You could have took your kid upstairs. You could have, whenever he dropped at the train station, you could have asked me to come to the train station too. Listen, I want to get it on with this nigga. Hold your door.
But he don't though.
You don't do none of that.
That's the thing.
You even spoke to him on the phone before.
And what he was saying.
Thank you for holding my daughter down. This, that, and third, all type of shit. But then you go to your family and be like this, that, like you're crazy.
Oh, like,
you're crazy. You're crazy.
But this within all these 7 years, like I said, like.
But I've been dealing with it for 10, damn near 11. Well,
not
now.
I don't deal with it.
I cut it off way before 2025 even started. I cut that shit off. It's dead.
I don't deal with it because I can't put light to among them that. I shouldn't have to explain after like that's just it. My grandma do that. You know, shit like that. Other than that, like I'm not the only one who. I'm gonna say I gave you the belt, but I ain't give you the belt. Like,
OD, but it was the belt.
I ain't give you the belt, but I gave you the belt.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna say is, I'm not the only one who gave you the belt. Like, you done spoke before, and my cousin done gave you the belt. My cousins, rest in peace, Jibo, like, he done gave you the belt too. And you pointed the cops out at him on my block. And
you claimed we set you up, and we didn't even know nothing about him. You was talking shit about his cousin one day. To me on the phone, I told Vaughn about it.
Because he seen you when you say he
I told Vaughn about it, and Vaughn told his cousin. And then when niggas see you, they just beat you the fuck up. That don't have nothing to do with me. We was living in the Bronx. We didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
And you got him locked up.
Niggas was calling Vaughn left to right, calling his phone down. We was sleeping. Niggas was calling him.
I just got some what?
Calling him.
What?
Even his father called them all the way from where he lived at. Like, come on. Please.
Just got some pussy. Niggas calling me. Yo, bro,
please.
You know, my cousin, for me, ABL, you know, he just beat up Buzz's blog. Who he beat up? I don't even know. Buzzer called me, yo. Boom, I just put hands and feet on something. Me and Buzzer. What happened? Yeah, boy, you know, he said that funny shit. Oh, yeah, niggas stuttering, niggas pussy. You know my cousin, he stutter. That be niggas' problems. You just be talking.
Then you try to explain to niggas that Vaughn is messing with your child mother and he be around your kid, not even knowing that you talking to Vaughn family the whole time.
After you got beat up by my two cousins, nigga, I'm from Brownsville. I'm from Brownsville. You got beat up on Atlantic Avenue. You pointed the cops out to one of my cousins. My other cousin got low. You got my cousin locked up. You went up the block on my block and you was talking crazy and niggas put you up again. And niggas was stomping.
And you didn't even know you got knocked out again.
You know, I think you do.
I think you
do know you got knocked out, but you
lied.
Right.
And let's talk about how you fanned down the cops. The first time
That's
you got your ass
you pointed out
you fanned
my
out
other cousin to the cops.
The cops down.
Like it was a cab, nigga.
And told them that
niggas jumped you.
He jumped you. The other cousin ended up dipping, got away, and that cousin stood right there or whatever.
If you think I'm capping, she's saying the same thing I just said, so you know I'm not lying. So.
And we got the video. Ain't no capping, no rap.
I got that too.
We post these things, but niggas don't really be paying attention. Niggas be loving the drama and niggas be doing this, niggas be doing that. So niggas don't really be paying attention.
Bro, I'm a nigga that like, yo boy, I'm just retired.
And then you know what's so crazy about the whole beating up part? Motherfuckers be like, oh, you gonna keep doing the same thing This is what you're gonna keep doing. Niggas don't understand. First of all, my brother is dead. God bless my brother's soul. Ain't no nigga ever stepped out for me. Not even the nigga that not even that nigga.
Yeah, you know so
not even that nigga. He's a
look.
What would say? He's a yeah. So he got energy for females. He don't have energy for men.
Yo, look.
So
I've been with this lady for 7 years.
Like, come on. Nobody never stepped out. Family, nobody. So niggas know Wagwan.
I just had a fight with him. That shit. Look how long.
My aunt popped out with me to his crib. Not to cut you off, baby. My aunt popped out with me to his crib one time, and my aunt was gonna walk in his crib and beat his mother up. It gotta be it don't be niggas with me. So like, come on, yeah, let's clock it. But go ahead, babe.
It's not even that. Remember, after that happened, I came over there after that, and I had.
Yeah, but he never came outside.
He never came downstairs.
He never came outside. But I'm talking about like family wise, like the people that be talking shit like, oh yeah, you're gonna keep doing this, you're gonna keep doing that. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the people that be talking shit in the comments or on the internet or this and that. Oh, you're gonna go through the same thing. You're gonna be doing this. You're gonna be doing that. If y'all would have zipped that nigga mouth, maybe I wouldn't be going through the same thing. Break that nigga fingers, allegedly. God forbid, like, I wouldn't be fucking going through the same thing. No, I'm just saying for YouTube. Cause y'all feel me? Yeah. Break that nigga fingers. The fuck? Break them 20 fingers. Stop making that nigga tight.
Go to the next question.
The fuck? But what do you wish you had known about the ACS process beforehand?
I mean, I really ain't find too much out. Like I said, ACS is regular people. Like, they people just like us. They just go to work when it's time to wake up. And when they get off, they them again. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I mean, it do show you how certain people are when you meet a person. But, you know, like I said, I ain't really... People is people. People they gonna be truthful. They gonna be real. Or they gonna be bullshit. That's it, man. ACS, they ain't do nothing for me. Like, they just not ruin my life, but they just interrupted my life on certain days. When y'all come into my crib, or when you gotta call my phone, or like, because ain't nothing going on over here, to be honest. But y'all gotta call, and people being malicious and being disgusting, and I say maliciously, like, because y'all blood live over here in my crib, at our house. And y'all call ACS and they still try to pick up. Y'all call ACS on a Monday and still try to pick up on Friday. Like, what the fuck? Make it make sense.
Talk about the mother that take care of the child.
Take care of the kids, the childs, the kids. Take care of the kids.
Before the lady called ACS on me, a few, not even a few. We talk off and on. But a few days before that, we was talking on the phone for like 3 hours. The day that not even a few days before that, it was the same day of the fight, August 12th. We was talking on the phone for 3 hours, and I was venting to her on the phone, and she was telling me like, put him on child support. Put him on child support. Don't let her get the half of the money for the dress. Do this, do that. Before that, like she be saying, like if I asked her for money, I would be like for Saudians. I would have to be specific on what I need for Saudians and probably send her pictures and everything of what I'm getting.
Yo, let me tell you how.
And then she would send me the money and then be like, oh yeah, don't tell him I helped you or this and that because I don't want him to know my business. Or I don't want him to know what I do. Or whatever the case is, you know why? Because if he do find out, or whatever the case is, hold on, babe. If he do find out, this is how their relationship is. He gotta pay her back for anything she do for his daughter. She don't do it from the kindness of her heart. She do it because she's the grandmother. That's it. Like literally, because she got the title and the label. She don't do it because she's being genuine from her heart. Because even when Sardius was first born, and I asked him get baby clothes for Sardius, this lady talk about, oh, what about the clothes from the baby shower? Then telling him, oh, if she do it, he gonna have to pay her back. He gonna have to do this. He gonna have to do it. Like, please. So it's like she tell me don't say this and don't do this and don't do that, and I go with it. You know, I don't say nothing. Before that, you the one who gave me the motherfucking information about Atlantic City with the hotel when the flight, when I told you our flight got canceled when me and my kids were supposed to go to Florida and my flight got canceled, and I told you, and you the one who gave me the information about Atlantic City and said take them to Showboat hotel because they got a water park. Let's clock that T. You can't trust these motherfucking these mothers.
Listen.
You can't trust nobody. That
add a
ass.
little bit more pepper on that, cause salt and pepper don't. It makes, but.
And then she be telling me, oh, I gotta teach her son how to be a father. First of all, I'm in a whole nother fucking relationship. And it's even without the relationship. I'm not teaching no grown ass man how to be a father. That's your job. Why are you telling me I need to teach your son how to be a father?
Yo,
it's 10 years now. He still don't know how to be a father?
You know, this lady was like this. Like, she know my address because she picked up granddaughter up, if I'm trying to say. So, you know, this lady was just buying boy shit and sending shit to my house.
She was buying her granddaughter shit.
She was buying
but then buying my son shit.
I don't have, like, I ain't have a problem with it, but he was like, I ain't actually do that.
We ain't know where it was coming from.
I'm thinking this they godfather. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't know where it was coming from.
You told me something, look for some shit in the mail. So you know what I'm saying? But
until I'm texting all over the place.
Like 2 weeks straight. I'm like, the fuck?
I'm texting all over the place to find out. I eventually text her father, the deadbeat, and I'm like, yo, you sent this to my crib or something? Like, who sent this to my crib?
Then getting shit.
He like, hold on, he gonna find out from his mother. So he didn't even do it. His mother do it. Even when we was in court, the court realized that they was like, it seems like his mother take care of Sardius. It don't seem like he take care of his daughter. So everything was his mother. Even when they asked him, oh, when can you get your daughter? He said, I'm gonna have to see with my mother.
Nigga, what?
What? Nigga, what? And then even when they came to the conclusion of setting the days, his days was fucking Saturday to Monday. The nigga still was giving me a problem and just coming to pick up his daughter. We had a set location to pick up his daughter. He wanted to still come with his sister, his mother. And the court told him he's not allowed to come with nobody. I wasn't allowed to come outside with Vaughn, and he wasn't allowed to come outside with his family. Or nobody. We was only supposed to be alone and with our child.
You know,
he couldn't even follow those rules.
If they would never mentioned that fight shit, that would never even been a thing to even bring up. Like, oh, I'm not saying like don't bring me to the location, but like, why the fuck you even mention the fight?
Sure.
And like something that got to do with a child.
Kids.
No, a child. It got to do with kids because you interfere.
Your child at that.
Kids, right.
Your child at that.
But.
And you don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
And then they try to get my daughter in the courtroom. His lawyer gonna say they trying to get custody of my daughter. Custody? That judge did not grant their motherfucking wish. That judge said, give them kids back to the mother. And I got my kids back on my brother's birthday. God bless the dead. My brother was with me. God was with me. My angels was with me. I was with me. My mother was with me. My husband was with me. My aunt was with me. Shout out to the people that had my back, because like I'm sweating right now and I'm hot, and it's like I'm not crying, but I'm very much emotional about this shit because it's like it's a real
thing. This is real
topic, real hard topic for me. So
heavy hard.
But let's get back to the question. So how I feel,
I feel like my makeup and shit over here. I'm over here tapping you up.
What do you wish you had known about ACS, about the ACS process beforehand? I wish I knew I wish I knew how to really like control my emotions more.
Talking to them.
Like,
be specific. Like,
talking to them. Because I was really like, it wasn't crazy. It was like I was crying.
It was more crying.
I was crying.
And it was like,
but I was angry.
Right. Because they was capping. That's why.
So beforehand,
fuck.
Like I already know about ACS, so it's nothing I really wish I knew about them, but specifically beforehand. But I just wish I knew how to handle my emotions a little better. How did the ACS, you answered, how did the ACS case impact you and your family?
You want me to go to something?
I feel like it traumatized my kids a little bit because when my son came back home, he was talking about how the cops. Saudius went in the car with
Saudius got arrested.
He said Saudius got arrested. She went in the car with the cops, and it was just like, and it was just like, for me, I already told you I was traumatic. For Vaughn, he was more so, I say, angry about the situation. He was more so on like, on some get back shit.
Ready to kill y'all niggas, but I'm trying to tell you, I just was.
Because it's like, damn,
I be drinking Hennessy.
Y'all got
listen.
Our other 2 kids involved in some shit that don't got nothing to do with this shit for real.
I promise
like,
you on some real shit. Like even if.
And then it's like y'all be not to cut you off, babe, but y'all show my kids love. Like when Saudius took me out on the phone, y'all be talking to my sons.
And I be tight.
And he be tight, but I just let it rock because it's like, you feel me? That's her brothers. And I'm like, you know what? All right, cool. Like that's her family.
Niggas be talking shit.
Boom, boom.
Niggas are
but I just
week,
like people be saying so much about me, and I'm really like, I'm more the cool one.
She soothed.
Like I'm soothed. Like I be chilling. I be on some like, you feel me? Like just let it let it be. Like he be the one that be on some, don't talk, don't do this, don't do that.
Listen, I don't like to talk to nobody. Yo, bro, if you know me, yo, listen, if you one of my watchers, if you one of my friends, family, if you know me, like I never been to talk. I smile, but I don't talk. Like I don't never forget shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, just that's to each his own. I don't never forget shit. So everybody live in Brooklyn. I still visit Brooklyn. I feel me with information since niggas did some sucker shit to post on my attic. I don't live in Brooklyn though, but like I never forget nothing. And if you know me, I still got that dog in me. Just bear with me. I got 4 kids. Like I got 4 kids. Just bear with me, because I'm gonna get up with you. Bear with me, bro.
And to add on, I feel like for Saudius, I feel like we have conversations, and I feel like for her, it's like, why do she have to go through this type of thing? Like, you know, like, she know how I feel as her mother. I'm real with my daughter all the time. Like, even when they try to convince her what type of person I am or whatever, try to manipulate my daughter, and this nigga be a narcissist and all type of shit, like, she know the real. Like, I tell my daughter the real. Like, so it's like, I feel like my daughter be more so confused, and then it's more so like, when she around them, it's like, why are you talking about my mom? Like, I'm just talking about my mom. I'm getting tired of y'all not talking about nothing else. Y'all just talk about my mom. That's all they do is talk about me. So it's like, it's more, I feel like my daughter be confused in the situation, because it's like, she do love her mom, and that,
you know, when you keep telling us,
and
as a kid, I feel like everybody
got love for her dad, but it's like,
everybody was a kid before, so you keep hearing the same
when the
shit about
parents
somebody, like,
can't come to a
certain probably believe, or start to at least question or wonder, like, especially like if it's your dad or your mom or your aunt,
especially with the school shit. Like, they would try to tell, like, when they tell her they can't drop her to school, take her to school, they would convince her to tell me to switch her school closer to them in order for them to drop her.
The niggas hit us with the,
but
why you on Vaughn?
They live 10 minutes away.
Why you on Vaughn?
Why y'all can't drop her? And then y'all would say, why me and Vaughn can't drop her? And it's like,
since she was 3, you heard?
We drop her. We already do it.
I've been driving since
so it's 3. Like, everything be so like, it's a problem, it's an issue. It's like, I don't understand, I don't get it. It's ridiculous, and I feel like my daughter more be confused about the situation, and then this whole ACS thing, it was more like a traumatic thing for her too, because it's like, damn, cops and ACS coming to take her away from her mother. And it's like, even when she was talking to her lawyers, like, she made me listen to the video while she was still at their house, and she was on FaceTime with me. She made me listen to the video, and she even told the lawyer, like, she was like, I want to be with my mom and my dad. Like, she said, I just want to spend more time with my dad. Like, she only gets, like, for the 10 years of her life, my daughter only get to see him on the weekends. And then it was like, one time I made him keep her for like 6 months because I was going through a living situation, and I asked him for help. And he was having a hard time. I had to get my daughter back from him because it was just too much. But that's neither here or there. But it's just like my daughter be confused. Like, she has a lot of emotions involved with this going on, and it's like, I gotta deal with it. I gotta hold her down. I gotta make sure she's good. I gotta make sure I'm strong to deal with all the emotions, because I'm only one person and I got 3 kids. I got a husband. So it's like, and I gotta deal with my own emotions at the same time. So it's like, I gotta stay strong for everybody. Understand what I'm saying? So
we building this wonderful
it
family.
didn't like, they was trying to get us to do therapy and stuff like that. Like, we didn't feel like we needed family therapy. We didn't feel like we needed therapy
Family wise, ain't shit going
single
on.
by ourselves, like alone. They was trying to get me and Sardius to they was trying to get me and Sardius to do therapy. And it's like, no, we didn't need it. Sardius was saying she didn't need it. But it's like they was trying to push and force. Like, we got ACS, we got the prevention services already. What more do y'all want us to do? And then it's like, y'all want me and Vaughn to do, and after the, like, before the when the 11th court date, before it ended and stuff, the agreement was me and Vaughn have to do parenting class, and we got to do anger management. We doing that too. So it's like, and it's done, checked off, certificates. We waiting on our certificate right now for the anger management, but baby, it's done. Everything's completed. So it's like, motherfuckers be sitting here talking this angry shit and making it seem like, yeah, oh, motherfuckers thought like, oh yeah, she not gonna do it. She gonna have a problem doing this. She gonna do this, that, and the third.
Yo, listen, y'all don't know my
and
story.
Yeah.
Y'all never have a problem doing nothing.
Yeah, I overcame all this shit. And then it's like, I had to get rid of that ACS lady because she was bringing too much problems.
I ain't gonna front. We had to force her out because we was complaining.
That was an impact to our family. Like, she was bringing too much problems. Like, she was doing side shit with our family, then going back over there, talking, saying stuff.
Whatever she wanna tell us.
It's like, even when I used to go on Facebook Live and try to vent to just vent, motherfuckers would come on my Facebook Live, and then next thing you know, she calling me on the phone about this and about that. Like, wait, how the fuck do you even know anything? Like, this is like, from day one, I felt like it was a setup, and it's like everything was just playing out in my face. And I didn't even get to mention that when my daughter, when like, I skipped the part, when my daughter, when ACS was called to my house the first night, August 31st, 2024, and they came to my house, the 2 ladies, my daughter, even when they came and they was about to leave, they checked her face, they checked everything. They said they didn't see nothing, they said everything was good. When she was walking back up the stairs, she turned around, she said, "Mommy, can I talk to them privately?" That's not something usually a kid would sit here and ask their parent to do. That's not something that my child, I caught ACS cases before, and she never asked me in a lifetime to sit here and talk to ACS by herself. So that was very, very shocking for me. Like, I was flabbergasted when she turned around on the stairs and I was about to close the door, and she was like, "Can I talk to them personally?" And I said in my spirit, I said it in front of the 2 ladies, I said in my spirit, I feel like this is a setup. Whole time, not even knowing, because me being the investigator that I am, I'm over here doing my rounds. I'm calling people like, "Yo, you call ACS on me, you call ACS on me, you call ACS on me." Whole time, Sardius was on the phone with her grandmother while ACS was at my house, but I never knew.
The first time.
I never knew.
That night.
But she deleted the phone calls because I had 2 phones at that time. My brother ended up breaking the other phone that I'm talking about. But I had 2 phones at that time. I still got 2 phones right now. But that phone that I'm talking about, that she was using, it ended up breaking. But she was using it, and my phone and that phone was connected, so everything was connected. I didn't see it right away, but while I'm doing my research, I called my mother. I even asked my mother if she called ACS. I called my sister.
She asked me.
I called Vaughn. He was at work. I called Vaughn.
Like,
did you call ACS on me?
It's 1 in the morning.
Now he's shocked. He don't know what the fuck going on. I'm like, yeah, I got an ACS case.
It's 1 in the morning. I'm at a bar.
Like, I called my homegirl Q at the time. Like, I don't know what he is right now, but I called my homegirl Q at the time. And I was crying to her, venting to her on the fucking phone. Like, I didn't know who the fuck called ACS on me. Like, I was so fucking confused.
me.
Next day, I'm doing my investigation. Everybody said no or whatever. I'm doing my investigation. I looked through this phone right here that I got in my hand. I looked through this phone. I went through my call log of the meet. Because if you know, when you have an iPhone, you can't FaceTime obviously with an Android. So you gotta download the Meet app, the Meet Google app. So I downloaded the Meet Google. I have that on my phone. So that's how I seen all the call history log with her and her grandmother. And
From that
seen
night, from August 31st.
from August 31st,
Right.
all the call logs, all the calls that she made and the grandmother made to her back and forth with the call logs.
While
And
she's
then
sleeping.
while I'm sleeping, and then when I called the grandmother and confronted her about it, before she was harassing me, before I told y'all she harassed me on the phone and kept calling me and texting me and told me I got a mental problem, that's when I called her on the phone the next day, and I was like, you called ACS on me? You spoke to my daughter? She like, oh, ask your daughter. And she laughing on the phone. I'm like, I'm asking you as a grown adult. I'm asking you as her grandmother. Did you speak to my daughter? Did you have a conversation with my daughter? She laughing on the phone. So now I'm going off on the phone like, yo, why would you do this? Like, why would you call ACS on me? So now, that's when I hung up the phone on her because my husband telling me hang up. I hung up the phone on her. Now she calling me, harassing me. So one of the times when she called me and harassed me, I picked up the phone. This lady gonna fucking say to me, not even this lady, I wanna call her this fucking evil fucking bitch, this fucking witch, this fucking wretch. Yo, this fucking bitch, she gonna fucking sit here and laugh on the phone, talking about some, oh, you need to wake up and take care of your kids. You need to be up taking care of your kids. Then the bitch, I'm like, what? I can't sleep while I'm sitting here. I can't get no rest. I can't sleep after I come from work. So now I'm asking her on the phone, you got 3 kids. You got 4 kids. If you come home from work, you can't get no sleep. So you telling me one of your kids can't keep an eye on your other child, your younger child, and then, oh, don't ask me no questions. This not about me. You trying to make this about me. Bitch, I'm asking you a question because we both mothers, so I'm trying to understand where the fuck your mindset at. I'm trying to understand where your mindset at, because we both got kids. So I'm trying to understand where your mindset at. And not once for the 10 years as a grandmother, you ever hit me up and text me, call me or anything and said, yo, Ashanae, do you need a break? Ashanae, can I take Sardius for a while? Do you need a break? And I'm not talking about the times you call me when you need her to go out whenever y'all going little places or whenever here and there. Because, girl, you didn't even invite her to your wedding. Please. So, we're not talking about that. We talking about, you don't even call me to say, yo, Ashanae, do you need a break? How you doing? How Sardius doing? Not even me. Fuck me. How Sardius doing? Do Sardius need anything? The same bed sheet that you said she don't have that you reported. Do you ask me, do Sardius need a new bed sheet? You could go to a discount store, a 99-cent store, Family Dollar, sell them, and you could sit here and get a bed sheet set for your grandchild. You didn't have to call ACS. But you chose to go that route because you was being malicious. Because you said it on the phone. You told me to not play with your one son. And I responded to you and I told you stop playing with my one daughter. The same way you got one son, I got one daughter. And y'all not going to keep playing with her. Under no circumstances y'all will play with my daughter. Y'all will not keep playing with my daughter. Y'all been treating her like she a can of, like she a can in the supermarket, like you could just take her off the shelf and put her ass back. Like she a light switch, like you could just switch her on and off. Y'all been treating her like that. Y'all don't even give a shit when she talking to y'all and telling her how she feel. Y'all don't do nothing. When my daughter get hurt over there, y'all don't even call me and let me know. My daughter have to call me and let me know, and then y'all get mad that she called me and let me know. First of all, y'all tell her don't even call me. So, yeah. But, we're going to move on. What was your understanding of the ACS investigation process at the time?
At the time?
We basically, like, spoke about it. We basically spoke about it, the investigation. We understood that it was about bullshit.
Yeah.
It was about bullshit, like... What were some of the challenges you faced during the investigation? Having a freaking every week going to parental class, and I had work, and I had to still deal with my kids, and I had to still deal with myself, and trying to get me time. Like, I had to keep up with these programs. Then I had to sit here and keep up with the anger management. So those was the challenges.
I ain't really had no challenges, to be honest. I was just, like I said, I just was annoyed. This shit, it was never needed, so. I was just annoyed with bullshit. Fucking, like you said, preventative, ACS, company credits, that's two separate systems, two separate organizations, so it's like, what the fuck? Yeah. All type of shit, bro.
What kind of support system were available to you?
Shit, my lady, I ain't no front on 100,000.
My husband,
They was offering shit.
my mother, my aunt. I had my mother for sure. She was my number one. My sister, my brother, because the day I cried, he came to my crib and he made sure I was good. So my family for sure, they was my support. How did this experience change your perspective on child welfare system, on the child welfare system?
I need to start paying more fucking attention, for real. Because y'all be getting false ass reports and y'all be full throttle going through with them shits, wasting people's time. And then when people give y'all some type of energy or show y'all some type of annoyance that they have, because y'all could repetitively be pulling up, then y'all got a problem. But y'all just be asking like the most rhetorical shit, and it be right here in your face. Nothing be going on, man.
Then y'all be trying to do secretive stuff
like,
with the kids behind the parent back.
Y'all just need to like open your eyes sometimes. Some of these workers just there to get paid, and they don't really be giving a fuck sometimes. So like, yeah, they don't really be doing an investigation. We did not have no investigation process in our shit. Second, the third, to the ninth. My birthday on the third, you came to the crib, boom, told you everything Gucci. So he explained himself to you, I explained myself to you, see my kids, laugh, smile, what you think plan. The ninth, you want to start with a conversation, like 3v1. I mean, y'all all three asking questions, y'all all three talking at the same time, she talking, like, then y'all all three want to ask.
I feel like the system just don't care. The system don't care. The system don't care, and not just the system, but I feel like it take the right people in the system to even hear you, to even care, to even do anything. To even do anything.
Bring commotion, girl.
Oh my God.
Knock down one of the places. I'll be good. Thanks.
All right. What advice would you give to others who are going through a similar situation?
Just on that one. I'm a big back on you.
Okay. The advice I would give to others is y'all already know, y'all put your kids first. Stay strong throughout the whole process. As I said, don't make your emotions get the best of you, because I wish I didn't. Because maybe if I didn't, maybe myself, like, I wouldn't have to go through certain situations, as in like the whole court process or whatever. Because even though it you know, God make everything happen for a reason, so it is what it is. But maybe if I was just controlling my emotions a little bit. So control your emotions, hold it down when they come to your door.
Just with them, period.
Yeah, just with them, period. Follow the procedures they want you to do.
Get that shit over with, man.
Make sure you listen to them.
But they be saying some
Because they be
shit.
trying to, be sarcastic with their words,
They be saying,
or they would try to put it in another way, or they would try to convince your child other things. Like, yeah. So, I think most definitely y'all should listen to what they say carefully. Read everything. read everything that they give you. Ask for your information because sometimes they won't even give you your paperwork. They won't send it to you. They won't give it to you. Ask for your paperwork.
That paperwork.
And yeah,
just to
continue being the loving parent that you are and grinding for your kids.
Yeah, just to piggyback.
Fuck the system. Fuck ACS. To be honest, that's my opinion. I don't like them. I don't like them.
Just do what you gotta do, man. Like, I ain't gonna front. Everybody ain't good with instruction and rules, but you know what I'm saying, for the kids, I'm pretty sure you're gonna make it happen. So just do what they tell me. You feel me? Do what they asking, rather say.
And I'm not gonna say I don't like them because the last 2 ACS workers that I have, like right now, I still got an ACS worker, and she's phenomenal. The last one before that, Caribbean, phenomenal. Both of these last 2 ones I had, Caribbean, phenomenal. They understand me. They listen to me. Even when the first ACS worker that I had to get rid of, she was trying to put some mental stuff on me. She was trying to get me to go to a mental institution, all type of stuff. Like, do I look mental to you? Like, this lady was really trying to do some shit. Like, they was really trying to do some shit.
That was
like,
all listening to them other people, though.
it's like, what? Are you serious? Like, mental? And that's how you know it was just like, everything was just like, everything was adding up on the ACS part. That ACS lady, that worker, and that family. Because you got this one, and then she looked just like them to me. Irritated my soul. She had to go. But the other 2, phenomenal. The one I got right now, that she's working with me and everything, like, phenomenal. Like, phenomenal.
Yeah, shout out to them, man.
Shout out to them.
For sure.
They listen to me. They hear me out. Shit, they teach me new shit about ACS, about the system. Like, they take their time with me. Like, I like people like that. You're listening. You're hearing me. I don't like people that just don't give a fuck what I gotta say and you just, like, or you just see me as an angry black woman and it's like, no.
But then
No.
they tell you the system, the system, you know, they look at you like they're angry, but you know, they will look at you like that if you do this. But you saying that you understand how we expressing ourselves, man, shit like that. So it's like you just contradicting yourself. Not you, I'm saying that. It's like, come on, what you want me to be emotionless? Or you want me to show you that I care? Which one is it?
What you want me to be? I don't like what you want from me. Like,
my fault how it come out. I'm not cursing you. I'm sorry if I'm cursing in my sentence.
You don't even know how much pain I've been holding in, and it's like maybe this is how it's coming out. Like, people be fucking with my kids left to right, and it's just like I gotta be sitting here just chilling. Like, you don't know how the fuck that feel?
You're not even the people
Like,
fuck with our kids left to right. It's just like people be picking and choosing. I really want to put it on. People be picking and choosing, bro.
People want to fuck with me,
It's
and I gotta chill.
It's when you find people do shit
And I gotta chill.
Doors, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck all that shit. It's when I gotta chill. It's when I gotta sit here and you see how motherfuckers be like kids off limit, this, that, and third. Everybody could go outside, whoop ass, and do this for their kids. While I just sit here and I just gotta be angry. Fuck out of here.
Nigga, I feel like
Because if once I react, everybody have a problem with how Ajane react. Like, oh, she did this, she said this, she did this, she said that. Nobody take accountability of what the fuck they did or what the fuck they said, but everything about me. It's alright, it's cool. I ain't got a problem. I don't mind being the villain. I don't mind.
You know,
but
they say villains run the city. Right?
Hello. Hello. What were some key lessons you learned from this experience? Nothing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I keep the buck with you. Like.
We ain't learned nothing. We the best parents that we could be.
Yeah. Like I said, you know me, man.
My kids tell me I'm the best mommy every day. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to hear. Once they telling me and they love me and they appreciate me and they thank me and we have a bond and we could talk and we could, you feel me? Look, that's all that matters to me.
I'm gonna TP. I'm gonna tell
I ain't learned nothing from this the parental class, no none of that. Like, I didn't learn. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I did learn how to control my anger from the. Let me not lie. And it's not even called lying. It's the fact that like. It's like we just took the program every week, and it's like we took it with a group of other people. So it's like we didn't even like. I don't know
You're not
how
discussing your own situation.
Yeah, we're not really discussing our own situation.
I mean, it's a group.
They would ask you, but
it's a group lesson. You know what I'm saying?
It's like it's for you to really talk, and then like me, I'm the type of person like I don't really know everybody on that group code, so I'm not even about to like really talk to you like that for real. I don't know y'all,
I ain't
But
talking to you. I'm talking to the instructor.
the instructor, I'm not like not even them. Like yeah, put your little 30-second video on, 1 minute video, whatever you doing. Get to the end. That like it was like that for me. But I was answering questions and I was participating. Cause you gotta participate. So I was answering questions and I was participating, but I wasn't getting in debt. That's what it was. And I did learn how to control my anger from the anger management class. I definitely did. I didn't learn nothing from the parental class, but I definitely did learn how to control my anger a little better. Because I already know how to control my anger, but it was just like certain things that they were saying and they was talking about, and I was just like, yeah, like.
It talk about like some similarities.
I ain't gonna even pay people no mind no more. Like
you know,
when you like, even though it's like I know that and I been knew that, but it's like when you just hearing like
you get different insights,
and then you hearing other people's stories. Like when I heard other people's stories,
like, shit,
I said, oh shit, yeah, like yeah. It was just like wow, like wow.
It's not even a worse than me situation.
Like yeah, it was just like wow. Like some people.
That could be anybody.
Like it was a guy in my class. He going through a ACS case right now, and it's like he said when his daughter was born, he didn't even get to hold his daughter in his hand. They snatched his daughter like away from the mother. So it's like that's other people go through stuff. Like other people could. It was another guy who had a fight not even had a fight. He said somebody attacked him on the street and he attacked them back, and they got him in the anger management. So. Like, it be like for shit like this, like, what am I in this anger management class? Like, my life was at peace. Like, I was in the process of moving. October 1st, we was in the process of moving to our new apartment. That didn't go well because I felt like the devil was just coming in the way with everything. Like, we were supposed to, everything was just hitting. Like, I was going through shit with friends. Then the ACS shit hit me. And then it's like his birthday, my birthday, his birthday, my brother that passed away birthday. Then it's me and my father's birthday. Then it's my daughter's birthday. It's like everything is back to back. And then it's school time. Let's not forget, September is school time. So it's like I got 3 kids to think about. Instead of being a deadbeat father, you could be a person that helped me and be you don't hit me up and be like, yo, let me see what my daughter needs for school. Like. Even while this ATS case is going on, you still did not hit me up and be like, yo, let me see what my daughter needs for school. Yo, she need this. Yo, let me buy her a notebook, a pencil, an index card, like a pack of index card, something. Bro, come on, be for real. Be for real. Like, this is why when me and my daughter did our video, I said, people could put you through things, people could talk about you, people could do this, people could do that. And it's like you the main parent, you the main one doing stuff, you the main one taking care of the child, doctor's appointments, school, dentist, all these things all these things I gotta take care of. All the emotions and this and that. And as a female child, it like we had to deal with more things. So it's like I gotta really teach my daughter, the ropes and shit. So it's like, you're not even trying to help me as the next deadbeat parent as you are. But that's why you're a deadbeat. That's why your label is deadbeat. It won't be nothing else. Fuck nigga. So, yeah, that's that. We ain't learned shit. Well, I told y'all but we ain't learned shit.
I ain't really learned nothing, like I said.
But,
here and there. I just listen to different people's stories and shit.
What message do you want to share with our listeners?
If you know us, you know us. Like, we just explain an experience that we had. Something that was, like I said, if it was big or small, it was traumatic in our life. We got 3 kids that live at home with us. They was
just to get them taken away.
What if it was 20 minutes, 5 minutes? It was 2 days though, but like
involuntarily. Like I didn't just say, hey, I need a break and I need my kid this and third. Like please.
But, real is real, man. I know what go on in my career. It's nothing but pure love. Shit, I love mine. I ain't gonna say like I love yours. I love yours too, though. If you my family, my dogs, but it ain't nothing hard. I love my kids, so I don't understand.
Yeah. What message do I have to share with our listeners? I feel like
If I wasn't clear enough for the message, excuse me. My message was, be yourself, continue to do what you're doing. I mean, we all learning an experience. Even our parents, 60, 70, they still learn different stuff every day about us. They learn stuff. Come on now. We teach our parents things. Some of our parents don't even know how to work the phone right. They not even that old of age, but like, nobody perfect. So don't just be putting things on people. Be real.
The message I want people to take from this is when it's time, when you see that it's time to like, when you see the signs, the red flags, you've been seeing the red flags from years and years and years, and you've been seeing the signs to like let a situation go and just be at peace. Take it, because I waited too long to the point where now I'm officially like saying F this and I'm giving up.
He used to
like,
be saying it too, like, I ain't gonna front.
He used to tell me like,
even
stop.
To the point where I used to be like, nah, let it go over there, let it go over there. Like, ain't nobody stopping nobody.
We're not doing that. We don't do that.
Don't make it a hassle. Make it seem like shit is on us when baby girl asking, or when she suggested something, or she want y'all to do something. It's everything. Tell mommy, tell your mother involved. Tell your mother involved. Or it's just like, come on, man.
So, I really just want people to take like, when you see the signs,
don't take people for granted.
Don't take people for granted and run. Like, don't wait too long like I did, because I waited 10 years to really just say, I just want to stop this shit and I give up. Like, it took an ACS case for me, for a family, my daughter family, to sit here and call ACS on me to say I just give up and I don't want to deal with them no more. Because I'm the person, like, I have such a good heart. Like, I never keep my child away. I always wanted my child to have a relationship with her father. I always wanted her to have a bond with her father, and you know, they do whatever they do. They go on their father and daughter dates and they have fun, you know, do this. Like, I wanted them to have that. I didn't have that with my dad, so I wanted them to have that. And then it's like, you don't care about, like, they don't care about their kids.
It's okay,
like,
because now I gotta do it.
They don't care about their kids, and he do a great fucking job. And I'm gonna shout out my man, because ever since he came into my daughter's life, he took that fatherly role and he took that shit serious. He took that shit serious. It be tough.
It be tough.
It be tough. It be tough even for me sometimes. Like, what I gotta deal with. It be tough. But we deal with it.
That's what the family
And
do.
that's what family is here for. We talk about situations. We hear each other out. We talk as a family. Literally, we talk as a family. We hear each other out. And we come to a conclusion. We don't let things linger. We don't let things, we nip it in the bud right there and then. I have a conversation. And that's another thing. For people who have like, people who have a child and they got like a person that comes to their life, and now the person is the child's step parent. Like, when your child feels some type of way about the step parent or anything, just let them come and let them vent to you, and then you deal with the situation. Because a lot of times when a parent is not the child parent, you know how that goes. The child feel like, you're not my parent, why are you telling me what to do, this and third. So it's like, especially if they at the age to know, like, okay, yeah, you're not my parent. So it's like, or they at the age to know where they've been around both parents, and then now they next parent got this and they next parent got that. You understand what I'm saying?
Sometimes it don't even go like that. Sometimes the kids just rock with emotion. You know,
so,
they understand sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some kids just understand.
Definitely women and men.
They got another significant other.
Yep. You have a partner. Let your child vent to you. Let your child come to you and talk to you about any situation. You could let your partner deal with it. I'm not saying don't let your partner deal with it or your partner do not have a say-so. What I'm saying is sometimes it's better to let you deal with the situation.
But you gotta grow that too. Your partner gotta grow that.
Yeah.
Your partner gotta gain that.
Yeah.
You know, you just can't be off the bat with it. Can't be, whether if it's, 1 year y'all talking and it don't work like that.
Yeah, so y'all definitely gotta work together and just work with the child. And don't be frustrated. Don't be mad. Don't be nothing. Don't.
Like I said, it just get tough.
It's just.
It's even with your own kids. It gets
Definitely work with your child. And then we coming to the last question.
Mm-hmm.
How has this experience shaped who you are today?
This experience shaped who I am today. Like I said, I'll be real. Like I said, I didn't really learn much from the programs. I just participated. You know, like I said, with my family, I don't do anything. So that's something that I had to overcome. Both programs. It wasn't no half-ass. So you had to be there. You had,
Shout out
you
to
know what I'm saying? So
that's another thing.
you know what I'm saying? You had to be there. It wasn't no, you just not signing or you right there. You had to be in classes.
Shout out to my man because
you know what I'm saying? Work days or no work days.
shout out to my
morning,
man.
afternoon, whatever time it is, you just gotta do that. Like I said, you gotta do something for your family, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, shit. Like I said, just hold your family down. You know, hey, but y'all gonna overcome. You know what I'm saying? Hey, family bumping this shit. Whether if it's inside the home, it can be across country, you know what I'm saying, across the city, whatever family it is, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna overcome whatever, you know what I'm saying, really put your mind to it, especially if something's not, you know, if it's really not what it's said it to be, you know what I'm saying, you just show otherwise, you know what I'm saying, you show otherwise and you do your thing, you know what I'm saying, represent for your family.
Period. I just want to say shout out to my man. I want to piggyback off what he said. Shout out to my man because a lot of men would not even stay with a woman, or it goes vice versa. A lot of women wouldn't even stay with a man. So, but I just want to shout out my man because a lot of men wouldn't even stay with a woman with going through shit like this. They child father over here harassing them, doing shit like this, and it been years going on, and it like a lot of people wouldn't even stay with somebody for this, and he stayed with me.
To be honest,
he stayed with me. And he held me down
my
throughout my cries, throughout my this. Even though sometimes I feel like, you know, sometimes he be doing his little thing and he go for his walks and shit like that.
I wouldn't, not saying he listen, like when you talking about it, I would speak instead of listening to you.
Right.
Not saying that I'm trying to give you advice, but it's like I'm telling you something while you trying to express how
so it's like
bumping your head.
Mm-hmm. We bumping heads.
No, not even we bumping heads, but I'm bumping your head.
Right.
Because you're trying to let it out.
Just let it out. And sometimes you just need an ear to listen. And sometimes he be interfering with how I'm expressing my feelings. And
you know, a nigga had to learn that.
Like,
that's all.
You know, so I just want to say shout out to my man because he really stuck with me throughout the whole thing. We still together. We still here today. We doing this shit now. And we talking about it now, and we was able to talk about it now.
I don't know about y'all. And my lady 7 years, we ain't break up yet.
I got emotional throughout the process, off and on, but I'm hot, I'm sweating. It's a hot day, and it's like right now, it's like my emotions is all over the place. So, with that being said, how it shaped me? I ain't answer that. Sorry. Okay. How it shaped me? Because I was shouting out my man. Yeah.
That's a right.
Shout out to my man.
Appreciate you.
But no, for real. Before I even get off of that, he came into my life. He held my daughter down. He'd take her to school. He took her to doctor's appointments for me. Like, he'd take her places for me to get her hair done, all type of stuff. Like, he done did it all. Literally.
You listed out.
Like, for her birthday, all type of shit. Like, he'd be there. He'd be there. He'd be there. Even when she felt like she ain't have nobody there for her birthday, it was me and him. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So, I appreciate this man from the bottom of my heart. Like, I love him dearly, unconditionally. Nobody can break our bond. Nobody can break us up. Nobody can tell me nothing. Even though he did some slime shit last year, we're gonna talk about that in another video together. But this is my heart right here, and I love him, and he did what he had to do.
So I'm gonna
to apologize. So, but how it shaped me to be the better woman that I am today. I end up creating something where I could get stuff off my chest, where I could let you guys know how I feel.
That's right here.
Maybe some of you guys could relate, maybe some of you guys don't.
This shit for free speech, man.
This is for me to honestly just be free. My daughter's calling me. Saudi, let me call you back. I'm doing an interview. So, I just want to say, like, it shaped me into a better woman that I am today. As I said, I feel like I could control my anger a little better. I'm able to express how I feel with no problem. I don't care how you feel. I don't care how the world feels. I'm going to state how I feel all the time. I'm a very bold person.
They say don't change for nobody.
I'm honest. I'm not going to change my ways for nobody. No matter how I try to change, because, and I'm talking about with my anger, because it's like, when people say dumb shit, it pisses me off. That's what pisses me off. When people say dumb shit. Or when I feel like you don't listen to me or you don't understand me, it's like, what the fuck, like, and it's like when I try to give you chances and shit like that. But I definitely feel like this situation shaped me to be like, fuck everybody. Motherfuckers will use my kids the best way they can to get to me, and I can't let that happen, because if I do, I'm gonna end up either in jail or I'm gonna end up dead. And my kids need me, and that's the most important thing about this whole shit. Like, my kids need me. And it's like,
I don't really care about that kid.
even though, I feel like, my husband is here and shit like that, without me, like, who my kids got for real. So it's like, my kids need me. So when I feel like I want to go crazy and fucking wild out and go outside and probably fight and do this and do that, fuck that. Let me come on here and let me just speak how I feel and let it out. Like, let me let y'all know how I feel.
We'll find out.
No more lives, no more this. Y'all not getting that from me. Y'all not getting that from me. Like, y'all not getting that from me. So, it shaped me to be who I am today, the better woman that I am today. Like, I was always this woman, but now y'all get to really see who I am. And, yeah. So, I'm going to continue to work on myself. I'm going to continue to put myself first, because if I'm not happy, how can I make my kids happy? How can I make my husband happy? You got to put yourself first, and that's what I tell my husband too. He got to put himself first too. I be like, the same thing I preach for myself, I preach for my husband. It goes for the men too. Just like it goes for the fathers too. Yeah, as mothers, yeah, but fathers, yeah. So it's like, you understand? Not the deadbeat bitches, the real fathers, the active fathers, and the real dads.
Active mothers too, man.
The real dads.
Some of y'all mommies be slacking
So,
out here too, man.
but yeah.
Y'all be slacking, y'all. Go on both sides, y'all shit fucked up. Get that shit together, man. Show them kids that good life. Shit that you be talking about that you never used to hide.
Right.
You know?
So we about to close out, and I just want to thank my husband for being my special guest. Thank him for coming on. This was long overdue to talk about. This was long overdue to get off my chest. I probably didn't get it off my chest the best way, but baby, stay tuned, because hey, we got some more shit coming. So continue liking, subscribing, hit the notification button, comment below, let me know what y'all think. You know,
let's do it.
Leave y'all thoughts. Y'all let me know. Like, you know, I want to know what y'all I want to know what y'all thinking. Let me know. I take constructive criticism, so don't think I'm gonna have something to say. I'm gonna come at y'all. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Like, nah. Big CEO in the building, big business lady. I know how to be a business lady. Like, I wouldn't have came this far in my life if I didn't know how to be a businesswoman. If I didn't know how to conduct myself, especially in public or anywhere, getting jobs that I get. Like, I've been working since I was 17 years old. If I was all the type of ways that y'all be, all the type of crash outs and crazies and that y'all be trying to describe who I am, yeah, please. But yeah, hit that notification button, subscribe, and yeah, we out. Peace. Wow! We out of here, y'all. Bow, 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 bow. Hey, y'all. So I just want to add this part on because this morning, today is June 25th. I was being a little nosy on my backup page, and I went to click on the deadbeat page to see like if he be stealing my daughter pictures or whatever, because I know motherfuckers be watching my page. So I saw a post and I had to screenshot it and just share it with y'all, because this is the manipulating narcissist shit that he do. Like, so he said, y'all females will get on here and cry a river about a motherfucker not taking care of his child, but in all reality, y'all be the ones keeping them away. I'm pissed right now. I've been back and forth in court for God knows how long, and them motherfuckers ain't no help either. Fuck all y'all bitter BMs, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. If you're talking about me, because I'm not your BM, you can't be talking about me. But I'm just going to say, you're talking about your mother and you're talking about your sister. It's just that simple. Yeah. So, and you're talking about all the bitches in your family members. In your family. Because you can't be talking about me. And I'm sorry, like, this is my positive space. But when somebody be disrespectful, it's like I have no choice but to say my little 1-2s back, because you're not talking to me. And you're not talking about me. Could not, because for 10 years I made you see your child. When we first had our child, your mother didn't even have the audacity to sit here and say to say, let me drive her home from downstate to the Bronx. Y'all said I lived too far. Y'all said my mother moved out there on purpose, all type of stuff. I had to take public transportation with stitches in my stomach and a newborn baby to go home. Your mother had a whole car, couldn't drive me home. Talk about your bitter ass mother. Please talk about that. Yeah. Don't talk about me. When you come on this internet, talk about your mother. Don't talk about me. I'm nobody's baby mother. I'm somebody's wife. I am married. I'm somebody's wife. I am Vaughn wife. I am taken. Okay? It sounds like you're a bit bitter to me, because you had the chance to see your child, but you fucked it up. You see, you not taking accountability of your actions. And you not taking accountability of your mother actions, because you allow your mother to do the shit that you do. You allow your mother to do the shit that she do. And she condone the bullshit that you do. So, it is what it is. I don't give a fuck about you. Don't fucking think about me. Don't nothing. I don't give a fuck about you. You are the fucking the fucking bottom, the garbage, the dust on the bottom of my fucking feet. You are the shit that come out of my ass. I'm sorry. Again, this is for positivity, but when it comes to that one, I don't have no respect. I endured so much disrespect from him, his family and stuff. I just lost it. And this was the icing on the cake with this ACS case. So with that being said, and since you thought I was a game, you see, you not telling people the truth. But when I tell the truth, I get called a liar and I get called all type of things. But it's okay. It's all right. Again, I don't have a problem being the villain. I am fine with that. So with that being said, and before I even ended, the court was on my side. They saw how bullshit of a father deadbeat father you are, and they was on my side. So that comment your man's made and said court's always on the mother's side, no funny shit always. They not always on the mother's side, because sometimes it be fathers out here that be winning cases. It be mothers out here winning cases. Hey. But in my case, in my situation, they saw it for what it was. And they saw him for who he was. And they saw that I am a hard-working mother. And I don't play about my children. And he's just playing games to hurt me. And it's okay. You can use my child to hurt me. But I will not allow you to use her anymore. You done used her. You won't use her anymore. You used her 10 years to hurt me. I will not allow you under no circumstances to do it anymore. You won't get to me. You won't get under my skin. You won't get me upset. You won't get me to yell. Yeah, so basically, I'm not giving you what you want no more. And before I end it, like, you need to tell your family stop watching my page, because I see your aunt watching my page. Stop watching me. It's nothing to be seen. Another deadbeat. You don't hit me up for my daughter. Nobody hit me up for my daughter. Everybody want to watch and see, but nobody wants to help take care of the child. Just like you just want to see the child on the weekends, but nobody want to do anything. She's a young female. Hello, we are all females, right? We know, like, so what are we doing? Are y'all even teaching her any, what do y'all teach? What do y'all do? Like, for real, other than worry about the mother, what do y'all do? So with that being said, stop the shenanigans, because the court was definitely on me and my husband's side, my side. So yeah, it worked in my favor because they saw the truth was going on. And yeah, that's just that. So stop. And the people that believe you, they just as dumb as you. Your mom raised the dummy.